Alright guys, this is how I make guacamole for my Mexican family. I'm a little late doing the video. I just kind of thought after I started cutting up the avocados and tomatoes that I'd go ahead and make this video. But in here we have about 6 or 7 avocados cut up. You do leave the seeds in there because that helps to keep the avocado from turning brown. So just leave all the seeds in there. And of course, wash your tomatoes and begin slicing them up. So I've got about 6 or 7 avocados in there. I'm going to add probably about 5 tomatoes, just medium-sized tomatoes. And we use Roma tomatoes. And they don't have to be like super small, dicey, because really at the end, when you start mixing all this together, is going to kind of like start to kind of blend together. So it's kind of a chunky guacamole, pretty yummy. So let's go ahead and get these in there. I'm just cutting the ends off and then cutting them in half long ways, and then cutting them again, and then just cutting them into little dices. So I'm picking them up, throwing them in there. Of course, don't forget, you want to wash all your vegetables before you cut them up and add them to your guacamole. So I've already washed these tomatoes. This takes probably about, I don't know, 20 minutes worth of prep, I guess. It's a little lengthy, but the outcome is really good. Alright, I'm on my last tomato here. So after this, I'm probably going to go ahead and cut my jalapenos. All right. There we go. All right, so here's my jalapenos. I'm probably going to add, I don't know, 4 or 5 of these. Pretty good size jalapenos. Let me wash them off real quick. Now, when you're working with jalapenos, you will get kind of like this jalapeno juice. I'm cutting the end off, by the way, and then I'm going to slice them long ways and then slice them, kind of pull this stuff out. Cut that out real quick, all the seeds. And then I'm going to lay this on the cutting board and cut it long ways and then kind of dice it up. But anyhow, like I was saying, when you're working with jalapenos, you have to be really careful because basically that jalapeno spice gets on your fingers. So whatever you do, like, don't rub your eye because it's going to hurt. So if you wear contacts like I do, you have to be really careful. Some things that I do to kind of get the jalapeno off my fingers later on so I can take the contacts out of my eye. Is I will wash my fingers with like lemon or lime juice or something just to try to get that jalapeno off. Or I might use different fingers to take my contacts out. So, but anyways, let me go ahead and get the seeds out of there. Okay. If you miss a couple seeds, no biggie, right? You just don't want to have a bunch of seeds in there. So, and I like my jalapenos and my guacamole kind of small, like small diced, fine diced. My husband, when he does this, they're kind of big. He doesn't take the time to dice them up very well. I like mine kind of fine. So, I want the jalapeno flavor, but I don't want to like seriously just be eating a jalapeno. So I try to finely dice mine. Now, my husband, he's Mexican, and he'll put cilantro in here. I'm not a fan of cilantro, so I don't really use it. So if you are Mexican watching this video and you like cilantro, I'm just not going to add that to this guacamole because I'm not a big fan of cilantro. Some people, either you like cilantro or you don't. Like, either you love it or you don't. And like for me, it like tastes like dirt to me. So I'm not a fan of eating dirt. And different people with different taste buds, you know, think they're eating dirt. I mean, it tastes like dirt to them. So other people just really love the herb taste, and I'm not that person. So I've got 2 more jalapenos. Let me just cut the ends off of those really quick, like that. I'm gonna slice them long ways, get the seeds out, like this. Sometimes you'll start to cough because the jalapeno is so spicy. Almost there, guys. So this is my last jalapeno. I think my husband tells me that if you leave the seeds in, that it stays spicier. I don't know. And I'm sure there's people who leave the seeds in when they make guacamole. I just take them out. But I do like my guacamole to have a little bit of a kick to it. So I do like a little bit spicy, not too spicy that you just can't eat it, but something, you know, spicy that you can enjoy it. So all right. All right, so there's that. Now I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of onion in here, not too much, just a little bit. Again, I prefer my onion really small and fine. So I'll probably use maybe half of this onion, so I'm going to go ahead and slice. What? I don't care. Change your pants. Sorry, my kid is asking me if he can go play, and I need him to change his pants. Change your pants and some play clothes.
I don't like stuff that smoke.
All right.
We're going to come and
Okay. Wait a minute, Louise. I'll be done in a second. You can have all this space. All right, there's the onion. Whoops, missed a little piece. All right, and then the last 2 things we do is a lot of lime and some salt. I have a little container for this that this lime juice goes into, but can't find it in my house. Not sure where that is. That happens when you have kids. So I'm just going to squeeze this lime, get all the lime juice out of here. Let it fall into the guacamole. I like a lot of lime juice in my guacamole, so I'll probably do about 2 of these, maybe 3. And then you get all these little lime pieces. I just kind of let them fall into the guacamole. My husband doesn't use this. He just uses his hand whenever he's making it and just squeezes the lime, but I don't have that kind of strength. So I use this little contraption. All right, one more should do it. That was pretty, they're pretty juicy limes. Okay, and now for some salt, before my family gets in here and makes a bunch of noise. Go figure, they took my towel. Okay, a little bit spicy there. A little bit of salt on there. Now I'm just gonna stir it all up. This. And then now you have yummy guacamole, and we like to eat it with steak and tortillas, like a taco. So it's pretty good, pretty yummy. All right, guys, thanks for watching.